Mr. Terracino.
Okay, I don't agree with you on this one as far as the comments. I see the city council and the mayor usurping the responsibility and powers that the state give us. I know it's a legal matter, and I just underlined something in this. Attorney Hinter advised that the court could be petitioned by the Board of Ed to render a decision on this matter. I asked our Human Resources Director and if our attorney Tom Lee had been asked about the legality of this, the fact that were they usurping, because I'm not a lawyer. May I get my words in, Mr. Mayor? You know, I'm not even sure you have bound to be here at this point.
Well, I'm an ex-official member of the board,
okay,
and we just said we weren't going to call Tom Loney for any advice, and now you got to call in and get advice.
No. I said, and then I asked, may I know? There's a division of power. As a social studies teacher, you know all about checks and balances, division of power, and all. So that's the baloney. I asked Ms. Thompson if she could seek the opinion of some lawyer, and she did say that she did talk to someone in the state, and I just could you pretty much tell the rest of the board what you told me, okay? Because and I do admit I'm not a lawyer, okay?
You have the floor, sir.
Thank you. You posed the question directly whether we had contacted not only someone for a legal opinion, but also whether we had spoken with the state. In fact, we did have a conversation with the chief lawyer representing the state Department of Education, who advised us that there is no regulation that permits or allows the city council to undertake this kind of action. There have also been quite a few legal opinions rendered, particularly with regard to what the city council is allowed to do with respect to budget allocation once it's been made, and that the law is fairly clear now that once the allocation has been made, that the city council cannot then come back and explain how it is or dictate how it is that that money should be spent. So we did actually make some phone calls in an effort to find out in a very cost-effective way what sort of backing there would be for the board on this matter. I think it's pretty clear that the board's got full discretion to spend the money that's been appropriated in the manner that it sees fit.
Okay, the other question was there, I think we asked, was there any precedent that what the city council mayor is doing throughout the state that,
right.
this is a first?
We were told that this, in fact, was their first experience with it, this sort of a take back of a previously appropriated funds.
Okay, I'd just like to make one other point. I also know, and I think we have one or two words on this, we do understand 35,000 in court cases is a no-winner for anybody. That we understand, but it's a question here of, just what our responsibility is, where the line is, and what the city's responsibility is. That's what I'm worried about. And I'll be honest with you, if I had the money like some of our other politicians have, I would fund it myself, but I don't. The court case, I don't.
Me neither.
Okay, no, well, yeah.